few days or so. Yes, because we've got desperately cold air sitting across the country, well, at least not just yet. The satellite picture actually reveals this area of low grey cloud, mist and fog, particularly across the Midlands and in some of the valleys, particularly in the countryside. That's where we have those raw conditions where temperatures are only hovering around about 3 or 4 degrees. And even in Southampton, I think around about 4 or 5 Celsius currently. So the southeast of the country is looking grey, mistiness around, but by no means is it a grey picture everywhere across the country. For example, in Cornwall and Devon, it's actually not bad at all. There's some sunshine here, temperatures of around 9 degrees, but a little bit on the breezy side. And the same goes for Wales. It's many western fringes of Wales have the sunshine. A little bit further inland eastwards, it's cloudier and colder. Now, Northern Ireland, yes, it's cloudy, but not just desperately cold, around 7 or 8 degrees. Across Scotland, well, the Highlands highlighted in blue here. That's indicating the frost across the mountains. But even here, where the fog lingers, temperatures not an awful lot above freezing, to be honest. The Vale of York a little bit on the cloudy side, but generally speaking, the northern half of the UK isn't looking bad at all this afternoon. Now, tonight, broadly speaking, is going to be very similar to last night. So a touch of frost here and there, and some fog as well. However, the fog won't necessarily form in the same places. Now, this morning it was very foggy across the south of the country. This coming night, perhaps not so much fog. The fog will be further northwards. So this is the big picture, the high pressure on Saturday that's been developing across the country in the last few days. Well, it certainly is taking charge of the weather for Saturday and most of Europe, in fact. So the weather, again, not expected to be much different through the afternoon on Saturday. Again, areas of cloud floating and flowing on the horizon with bits of mist here and there. 3 degrees in Glasgow and around about 7 degrees in London. Of course, there will be some nuances, some differences in the weather from day to day. And one of them, for example, across the southeast of England is a couple of showers forming across the North Sea, carried in by a northeasterly breeze. So in London, a few showers expected. And it's going to turn colder as well as we go through the weekend. Frost and fog mainly during the morning, but turning colder as we go also into next week. You'll notice that the temperatures on Monday around 4 degrees in London. And again, it's that northeast wind that will be developing, and we start to feeling the effects of that deep freeze we've been talking about for quite some time, which will be affecting Europe. These are sub-zero temperatures during the day, and as we head through the week into the latter part of next week, the cold air will be slowly approaching the UK, so we will eventually get more of a freeze.